Yo, what is going on, people? It's your boy State, and we are back. Some of this mob player, y'all been asking for, y'all been crying for this motherfucker. He's back though, and we taking on the Cavaliers in this one. Last game before the All-Star weekend, and you know, Yang been playing his ass off all year, man. He needs a break, so he's ready to go ahead and, you know, finish this up, man. Hit this All-Star break. You see, the man been playing. He's been playing hard, man. He's leading, leading MVP man right now, leading vote getter for the All-Star game, most votes in history. I don't know that for sure, but I'm gonna say most votes in history. So, you know, first team in the East. Definitely, you know, we earned this break, man. We've been playing balls to the wall all season long, man. So I think, you know, it's time to go ahead and reward ourselves with a little bit of a break. But not really going to be talking too much about this game. I just wanted to mention that if you were wondering where he's been, for the most part, I mean, for the game, some of the games that I have played, I've been live streaming them. So if you want to see him play, man, you gotta go follow the stream, dog. Go follow that shit. It's in the description. The link is down there. Speaking of streams, my boy Goon has finally started streaming with his wax self. So his link will be down there as well. And of course, all the beats that you hear in this video are by him. So go check him out if you haven't already. He does good work, even though I won't tell him that to his face because he's a bitch. But anyway, moving on. I mostly want to talk about some NBA action, some NBA stuff. I haven't talked about NBA in a while. And, you know, I know most of y'all, if not everybody, has seen that the streak, Miami, you know, 27 games, all that, came to an end a couple days ago against the Chicago Bulls. And honestly, I honestly did have the Chicago Bulls winning that game. Like, if I had to put money on it, I would have put money on the Chicago Bulls. Like, for some reason, it just seemed like everything was just lined up for Chicago to win that game. Like, you know, Miami's been, I mean, they were playing really well. Like, you know, definitely they played great during the whole streak, the whole stretch. Like, they have 27 games, almost 2 straight months of you know, playing either perfect basketball, playing good enough to win, and having all the breaks go your way for 2 straight months, man. That's just, you know, it's hard to argue against that. But, you know, lately they've been kind of, you know, slumming it, letting teams go out, get ahead of them. Like, when they turn it on, they damn near impossible to beat. But, you know, they've been slumming it lately, and you eventually it would come back to, you know, bite them in the ass. It had to be a team that could make them pay for it. I honestly think that we should have been the ones to end the streak. We played great for about 45 minutes of that game, and the 3 minutes that we didn't play well are the minutes that ended up hurting us and costing us the game. I personally believe that, you know, if KG had played, we would have won and cut that thing short at 22. But, you know, if KG had played, who, you know, that means Jeff Green would have came off the bench and he wouldn't have played as well as he did. So, you know, maybe it was a blessing in disguise to see Jeff Green go out there and play like that. I mean, as well as he's played really well this season coming off the bench. And look at these shooting percentages right here, man. I'm telling you, it was crazy. And to see him have a game like that, man, he definitely went out there and earned his money. But, you know, I did joke around and saying that they were going to lose to the Magic, but I mean, I knew when Miami went out there and put their bench out there for like most of that first half, and it honestly did look like, you know, bench versus bench, like a preseason game. But it was kind of sad because it was Miami's bench against like Orlando's starters, and that's how bad Orlando's gotten since Dwight Howard left. First off, that was one of the worst trades I've ever seen. That Dwight Howard trade was just awful. I don't know why they did that. Maybe somebody knows. Maybe a Magic fan can tell me. I don't know why. I don't know what they were doing. They could have got way more than what they got. Then some protected first round picks. That's it. And Al Harrington? I don't know. But definitely Chicago beating Miami, man, ending that streak at 27. To me, I think it's a good thing because it adds drama to the East. Like, you know, I don't really care about the West. You know, I'm a Celtics fan. I don't care about the West. And, you know, I mean, it just seems like the East is just kind of paved for Orlando, for the Heat to just kind of walk to the finals. There's really, like, I mean, we don't really stand a chance against them in a series. We might be able to steal a couple games off them. But, you know, no Rondo, no Sullinger, KG's hobbled. And, I mean, you know, we don't really have the bigs to make them pay for playing small. New York, I thought, was the best chance going, you know, especially early on in the season. But ever since January, they've been kind of slumming. Maybe it's injuries, but it's just, you know, they've been playing pretty inconsistent since about January. So I don't really know, you know, who's to say, you know, how they'll play heading into the playoffs. Indiana's, you know, they're still not fully healthy with Danny Granger out. You know, he's kind of off and on. And then you get Mr. Overpaid over there in Roy Hibbert, knowing good and well he don't deserve not a drop of that money that he's been paying. You know, he's getting paid right now. He just got lucky that Portland felt like playing. They felt like throwing money at somebody, and he just so happened to be the one. You can tell that Portland just wanted to give somebody some money because look how much money Nicholas Batum is making. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not tripping. And then you got the one team that's actually been playing pretty well that nobody's talking about is Brooklyn. I don't think Brooklyn really stands a chance either of beating Miami. I think they can go out there and take a couple games, definitely. But it's all dependent on, to me, how Brook Lopez plays against Chris Bosh. If he's able to, you know, get some production going, produce offensively, get on the glass and all that, because they do have the bodies to get down there and out rebound the Heat, and that seems to be their weakness, especially when they go small. Like Reggie Evans, he don't do nothing but rebound. Chris Humphries, the dude can go out there and grab 20 rebounds just because. You got Gerald Wallace. You got. I'm gonna put this out there. I know people like to talk shit about Brook Lopez rebounding, but the dude is out. I mean, he's out there with people who can go out there and clean up the glass. Gerald Wallace can go out there and give you 7 rebounds. Reggie Evans can give you 10 rebounds if he plays enough minutes. Humphries, you see what the dude can do on the glass. Joe Johnson's no slouch on the glass. There's people who out there going to, you know, and then not battling against 7-footers. So I don't know. I think some people, Bo, they just like to hate on Brook Lopez. I don't know. That's me though. I don't know. But maybe the Bulls, maybe Rose comes back, and maybe they're the ones that actually have a legit shot of giving the Heat some problems in the playoffs. I don't know. Because I mean, unless the Knicks get right, I don't really see anybody else standing in their way. But I would love to see Indiana get another shot at them though. But anyway, maybe I'll do another NBA talk video later on. But since time is winding down, let's talk about this game for a little bit. Hopefully y'all been keeping up with it. It's a really close game, really great game. I'm going to go ahead and drive to the rim, kick that to JR for the open mid-range, and he's going to miss that. I'm not used to playing with this closer perk on signature skill, so I probably should have just kept the dunk for myself. I was pretty sure I was going to miss it because it was a posterizer dunk. But now we got to play some defense. Andrew Bynum comes up with the big rejection to knock it out of bounds with 1 second left. That was a huge block, but at closer look, go ahead and look how the ball bounces off Kyrie's elbow, and it's our ball, and that's the ball game. And they're so distraught over that call, they don't even come up to contest the inbound. They're completely disgusted right now. Like I thought this was pretty hilarious when I was playing, that they didn't even come up to contest the inbounds. Like they were just like, you know, like that was the worst call I've ever seen in my life type of stuff. But this was definitely a great game, and I think we played them one more time before the end of the season, so I'm probably going to live stream that game. So be on the lookout for that. Like, Bynum really didn't do much as far as keeping Dwight off the glass, but he had some really big rejections down the stretch of that game to kind of lead us to a W. So, thank you for watching. I'm out. Catch y'all later. Peace.
You came away with 37 points tonight. With that great performance. performance offensively. Is there anything different you did to facilitate that?
Different? Nah, man. This is what I feel I can do every time out. If you keep giving me the ball when I got the hot hand and get out of my way, you can expect to see the numbers that you saw here. Ultimately, I think it's beneficial for us too, since we got the win. I want to show that I'm one of the elite when it comes to putting up points in this league. And I think tonight was a great illustration of what I can do.